sacks for the Aviators. He's certainly one to watch on defense.
They throw it out to the tight end. Mason Fairchild fights his way for the first down, and the defenders are moving. We'll talk about some of the rules in the UFL. Big pass right into the hands of Cornell Powell.
Man coverage, so you've got man coverage right here. You look at this, the safety comes down, he's right over the top. That's Michael Lawson, and Lawson just...
First and goal from the 12. Jackson cuts it back inside, and Jackson down to the 3-yard line.
Here on this opening series.
They move lineman Josiah Branch into the backfield. He lays a block. Jackson keeps fighting, getting the push, and they're going to call him down to the 1-yard line.
Different than the NFL, so you can't actually push them in from behind like these linemen are trying to do right there. That's going to be forward progress where the back earns towards forward progress. Then it was blown dead by the official, never got across the goal line, and we'll have another snap.
And that's Fairchild who goes in motion. Jackson lowers his shoulder, gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Strong opening drive by DC.
And taking advantage of those miscues on defense.
The special teams player of the week after that 60-yard 4-point field goal last week. Adds the extra point. They lead it by a touchdown, but Columbus gets the ball. They end up adding additional seats for the game tonight because of the ticket sales earlier this week. And there's Deion Jackson. His first carry after scoring the touchdown, and he picks up 14.
Yeah, nice run there, and they clearly are doing a nice job. This on the first series, they've got a sack, so establishing the run is the best way to help out that O-line.
Oh, that's Abram Smith, and that's run number 7. Aviators coming with the pressure. Abram Smith lowers his shoulder, keeps on fighting, going to be stopped just a yard short of the first down.
They take a punt.
This will be interesting to see what they do. Smith around the edge, gets it, and into Columbus territory. More importantly, it's a first down at the 38-yard line.
This is an outstanding block here from the right guard. He's going to come around from his right guard position and watch this hook block right there. That's what springs everything, and now you've got the tight end leading. You got Smith around the edge. That is a beautiful job right there, mashing down that left.
Ready to go.
There's that run pass option. Tomo keeps it, got hit as he was sliding, and that's going to draw
this game.
Yeah, they scored 10 points on their first 2 possessions last week. Nothing the rest of the game. They've got 10 points on the first 2 possessions tonight after the 35-yarder from McCrane. McClendon and the Aviators starting at the 30. That's the first carry of the night for John Lovett. He's going to lose a leading rusher in the game. 3 carries, 29 yards, and that touchdown. Hands it off to Lovett. And Lovett brought down.
Right on the back of that jersey, and then just drags him down. There it is, right there. That's a good call. I didn't see that live, Kurt.
Exactly.
That's a heck of a call. There it is, right there. Great work by our camera crew there. Low end zone. Beautiful pictures.
Love it. Hit in the backfield, falls forward for a gain of about half a yard. Let's see if they come here on third down. They do. Extra pressure. McClendon gets it off, and it's caught by Martin, but he is stopped short of the first down. Garyon Conley. Snap is good, and it's drifting to the left. And the Aviators come up short. No points on this one. That's the first possession all night we've had that didn't end in a score. It's 10-7 here in the second quarter, and they've had opportunities to score twice. Only the missed field goal is the difference so far as Ta'amu keeps it. Good run.
Just like a little speed, I would call it a stretch read. And as soon as those linebackers take off to his left, he sees that gaping hole.
Running quarterbacks all of a sudden. Deion Jackson turns sideways and winds up picking him up 4 or 5 extra.
He's going for both teams is because the QB's legs.
Yeah, they're a threat. Jackson falls forward. It's going to be just about a yard's power. Valladay, the running back, they fake the handoff to him and throw it over the middle of the field where it's caught by
Ta'amu gets on the edge, so he's going to get on the edge, and then you've got the slot player that just slowly finds that hole in the middle of the defense, and then he finds him.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that Jordan loves about this system, and he said it to us this week, is familiarity. He answers to every play call they run.
Powell's third catch of the game. Here's Valladay. Diving forward.
And they are tonight.
Valladay again. Waits for the block, gets around the edge, almost sprung it. He gets enough for the first down right before Michael Lawson.
Collapse down on this right side and bring a puller around from the left side. Good job right there. They stack him up, and then the patience from Valladay, and he's able to just get to the outside. Good stiff arm right there, and they could.
Ready to go.
Valladay going the other way, cuts it back. The football is what they are doing extremely well tonight. 19th carry on 25 plays, and it's good enough for their second rushing touchdown. Valladay, 11 yards on the score, and DC extends the lead.
Center, and he's going to pull around. A bunch of pullers all the time we got going around for DC. Here he pulls around, and then he leads right up there to the second level, and that's the block that springs Valladay for the touchdown. You got to credit Valladay for the...
Here's Matt McCrane trying to make it a 10-point lead. And he does. Columbus was offsides. They'll turn that down and take the extra point, one would think.
Define it. Yeah. 180. What's time?
McClendon under pressure, going to be brought down for the sack. Devonshea Maxwell with the first sack for these DC.
Bull rush straight back into the backfield and right into the chest of Jalen McClendon. That is a beautiful job by Maxwell. Played his college ball at Chattanooga. He had a sack last week from the interior. Already 2 sacks on this young season from an interior defensive lineman. That's doing some...
McClendon pulls it down. Really nowhere to go on that one. Line of scrimmage maybe a half yard or so. Derek trying to add to the 10-point lead. Tamu with time. Jackson out of the backfield. Little swing pass along the sideline.
Right here. So you got the back in the backfield, and you're going to isolate him on the linebacker right here. You can see he goes right into the flat, and then he just takes off on the wheel right down the sideline. Beautiful ball by Tamu. Good patience right there. Finally gets some time in the pocket, and he's able to deliver a strike. I love that call coming right off of that fourth down stop. Get aggressive, a little creativity there with a wheel route. Brock Tamu, even though they're
ready to go.
Tamu takes the high snap, hands it to Jackson, and just like that, they add more. Deion Jackson's second touchdown of the game.
And there's only 6 guys in the run front, and because of that, they are just owning them up front. They didn't block the defensive end. That's the read player, allows you to go up with the tight end to get the safety.
And the lead is now 17.
One loss, 10 points, not even 200 yards. They're almost to that 200-yard mark here in the first half. 183 total, 113 on the ground.
Oh, what a hit! Saquandre White laid out by Eric Ezukamanga.
Kurt, I need to catch my breath.
So does White.
Oh my gosh.
What a hit. Laid him out.
The defender's going to be right in the throwing lane.
Never give up. John Lovett. Pick up of a couple of yards. Oh, man. Let's see what the call is here on second down. McClendon going deep. And that one's picked off. Trying to go to John Lovett. Sam Kidd all over his
direction the entire time. And he just throws it right to the safety. Sam Kidd didn't have anything else to defend. There's nothing to hold him on the hash. And you can tell McClendon is just staring at the outside receiver. Brock, we talked about the lack of it.
180. What's time?
Love it again. Short a game, this time give him 3. No, they never blew the whistle until after the second fumble.
What's time?
So from the 34, high pass for Lovett. He's going to be dropped for a loss right away. Brandon Smith. McClendon. And he gets it out. Pass caught right to the 24-yard line. It'll ring up third.
Jones, he looks comfortable on his phone over there, 12 gauge.
3rd and 20. McClendon under pressure, ball stripped again. Columbus going to recover, but it's going to be 4th down and a mile, so that's easy.
Times, and McClendon has had a bit of a quick trigger, and here he just gets it knocked out by his own guy. Nelson right there. Nelson seems to be at the center of everything, right?
Yes. Right. Good and bad.
Yeah.
He caught a pass earlier in the game.
That's exactly right. Normally, you ask an offensive lineman how his day went. It's like he either gave up a sack and had a false start or in harm's way.
So Matt McCrane tries to get his 2nd field goal through tonight. He does. DC has now scored on 7 of their 9 possessions across the 40. The point after fails. Here comes the pressure. McClendon lost the football, and it's over. That play had no opportunity right from the beginning as DC brought the heat. From the 28, they have to get to 40 to keep the ball. Pressure coming, and McClendon sacked. Boy, was he hit down low, and he is slow to get up.
Johnson has had a huge game. Watch number 5. He's going to get chipped by the tight end, and then the tackle is late getting all the way out there. He gets there. The opposite defensive end gets there. That's Parrish. And they just have a party at the quarterback. And, man, let's hope Jalen McClendon is okay because, yeah, you're right, Kurt.
And make the lead a little bit more with a 32-yard attempt. And his 3rd field goal of the night goes through. 3 for 3.
That they are defensively, and they didn't run the ball quite like they were able to tonight last year. So
Darrell Johnson with the tackle, loss of 3. There's no need to put him back in if there's even any question. Jalen Morton running for his life. Going deep and unwise. Gabe Taylor with the interception that should seal the win if there were any question.
Parrish, Darrell Johnson, they just continue to put pressure on the passer. There's Parrish flushing him out, and then this one just floated on him. Yeah, you can tell he just didn't get anything on it. Right to Gabe Taylor, and that's going to do it. Oh, boy. That's right. Oh, boy.
Oh, Columbus, Ted Ginn Jr. has the Dallas Renegades back to